I'm Ernie Moulton, and one of my books is on display at this book fair, The Lost Summer. I write because the stories bubble up inside me, and they want to come out. My brother told me once that when we were little and they put us to bed early, I would lie there and tell stories until we went to sleep. I've always told stories, and I always will. My first series of stories was published in the school newspaper when I was in the 5th grade, and I still write. I like to say that the characters decide what to do, and all I have to do is write it down. What that really means is that in my characters live in my mind. My wife said I actually spend too much time with my imaginary people. I draw all my characters, and that helps bring them to mind and keep them alive for me. I often put a picture of one or more of the characters on the screen while I'm writing. That keeps them alive in my mind. The fountain on the cover of this book plays a central role in several of the books and comes from a memory of a fountain that I loved when I was in college. I approach each book with the question, what if? What if? In The Lost Summer, I ask, what if they take a vacation but never get there because of an accident on the expressway? What if there was no accident, but ordered by a man who had reason to stop this man and his family from investigating what they were doing? What if that man was involved in international sex trafficking with underage girls? I introduced these girls, the girls in this story, in an earlier book, Until Hell Freezes Over. I created the girls, all different, to help with the projects. They came with names, hair color, and different tastes in clothing. After writing several pages, I realized I had one of the names wrong, and I had to invent text to explain how that happened. I tried to change the hair color and styles in several books, but it was just wrong. I tried to make one of the girls do something she would not do, and the writing just would not flow. To say that they have a life of their own and make their own decisions really means that they're fixed in my mind, and the stories flow from that. These stories involved around the girls, 4 of them, and 2 more growing up, approaching preteen years. Read this book and find out about the girls and the family that supports them.